Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of today's home tour. I'm your host, Jason Will, real estate broker with Blueprint Realty Company. And today, y'all, it's our first ever episode on Lay Lake. And man, did we get lucky for this one, because our subject property today is one of the premier vacation rentals here on Lay Lake. It's the Eagle's Nest on Lay Lake. Wow, this thing is fine, y'all, inside and out. But here's what we're going to be covering today. We're going to be covering the top 10 reasons why you need to book this thing right away for your next lake vacation here in Alabama. It's going to be a combination of input from the owners, input from the guests, and some things that I'm seeing that I really think are really great features that you're really going to appreciate when you get here. And then I want this video to be so authentic and so real that when you get here, it's like you've already been here because you've watched the video, all right? So stay tuned. You're really, really going to love this one. And I am super excited and grateful to be able to show it to you. So let's get started. All right, guest parking is not going to be an issue at Eagle's Nest. We have open spaces here. Here's one of two carport areas. Second one being right there adjacent to the house. So you've got plenty of covered and open parking space, which is going to be a big plus for large parties here on Lay Lake. All right, y'all, the number one reason why you should consider, like very seriously, renting, reserving Eagle's Nest ASAP is its ease of access. So we're about an hour away from Birmingham, about 30 minutes from Alabaster. So the ease of access, if you're local, just looking for a quick weekend getaway, you know, maybe a girls trip, this is gonna be awesome. You're gonna see it's super comfortable. These are really thoughtful owners. Like, they have everything here you need. These are pros, and that's really, really important when you're renting a vacation rental. But if you're coming from out of town, you gotta rent a car, the Birmingham airport, it's going to be easy to get here. The roads are good. The cell phone service is good. The Google Map service is good. So you don't have to worry about, like, you know, after a long day of travel, stressing out to get here. So I think that is really, really good from a peace of mind perspective. You know, this is supposed to be anxiety free. You want to be as anxiety free on vacation as you possibly can. And so ease of access, super important. All right, it's going to come as no surprise that number 2 on the list is this big, beautiful Lay Lake view behind me here. I don't know about y'all, but when I come to a waterfront vacation rental, I want to be greeted with the water view. As soon as I walk in the front door, I want to be greeted with the view from several vantage points on the property, the house. You know, I just want it to be like front and center. And this is about as front and center as you can get. I mean, look, beautiful yard here. Just the easiest grading to the water that you're going to find here. So you don't have to take a golf cart or side-by-side or walk a great distance with all your stuff and all the kids' stuff. So this is really going to accentuate the experience, I feel like. But beyond that, we have got this beautiful wraparound porch that has amazing outdoor furniture, dining table, outdoor kitchen. I mean, it is just so well appointed so that you can enjoy this outdoor living space, and there is a lot of it. So if you got a big party, everybody's going to have a seat, everybody's going to have a view of the lake, and everybody's going to be having a good time. All right, let's keep going. Number 3 on our list is this incredible wraparound porch that I mentioned. It starts with an outdoor shower, which I know guests love. Here is the firewood, so the owners keep this stock for you so you don't have to worry about firewood or even the necessities to start said fire. All right, and there's outdoor furniture. That's the place where you're going to really enjoy a nice cup of coffee in the morning. And just look, this is your backdrop as we walk all the way around. They've got games, they've got towel hooks, they've got outdoor dining. Look, there's even bar space over here, cornhole boards, outdoor TV. Got a couple swings there. And then check out this outdoor kitchen. It's even got a mini fridge. Man, grilling with a view. That's luxury, y'all. right, so coming in at number 4 in our top 10 list is just what you see here. Luxury meets comfort. We've got really comfortable furniture. We've got ample seating. We've got a well-appointed kitchen. You've got the gas range there. So I don't know about y'all, but I love cooking with gas. Coffee bar right to my left right here. You've got a long dining table, super high ceilings, loads of windows, just, I mean, I'm talking captivating your attention with this amazing view. So this is where it's all going to happen right here. This is where you're going to be, you know, relaxing at the end of a long day, you know, on the boat, in the water, in the sunshine, just talking about the day's memories, and everything is here that you're going to need. All right, y'all, coming in at number 5. This is a multi-generational vacation rental. All right, so what does that mean? That means the entire family. We want grandma, grandpa, we want mom and dad, we want, you know, aunt, uncle, all the kids, cousins, and this is designed for that. You got to be thinking about your lake house, the design of it, the floor plan of it. Whose needs does it meet the most? And this is ideal to have this main level primary suite with super spacious ensuite bath. But we also have a day bed here. So maybe you got some little ones that are going to be staying with you and they don't like to be too far away from mom and dad. So it's just very, very thoughtful in the way that they've laid this out. And it's just like so big, y'all. I mean, this is a big primary suite, and this is a very luxurious ensuite bath, and it's got his and her vanities. And just a super, super abundantly spacious primary closet. Got some towels there. Yeah, this is super, super luxurious. Let's explore the second level, starting with the bunk room. Look at that, great decor. We've got a shared bath with the primary suite on this level. TV, arcade, and then we've got plenty of room for them to store their clothes in there. So just a really, really great space. And it's one of the finest bunk rooms I've seen. We've got dual vanities in here. Wow, beautiful tiled shower. So I guess grandma and grandpa will be kicking it a little more upscale with their rain head and their private bath downstairs, but still, I mean, come on, look at this. All right, y'all, thanks for hanging in. Number 6, home stretch here. And number 6 is just simple, right? It's the simple fact of this property being so versatile, no matter what you are here to celebrate. Whether it's just a weekend getaway, a birthday, an anniversary, you name it, it's got the space, the luxury amenities, all the things that you would want to just make for a very memorable stay, right? Oh, by the way, there's some really prime wedding venues nearby, so this would be perfect for the bride and the bridesmaids. All right, y'all, I decided to get ground level for number 7 so I could showcase all these classic board games right here. Number 7, we're talking about all the family-oriented fun activities you can have on site. I don't know about you, but when I come on vacation, I really don't want to have to go anywhere. You know, I want to have everything right there at my fingertips, you know. So we've got board games, we've got arcade games, you got plenty of TVs, you know, for the Love Island reality show ladies, and then the SEC football guys, and you know, it's inside, it's outside. We've showcased a lot of the fun stuff outside with giant Connect 4. We've got that ring toss game. But I know from talking to a lot of vacation renters that, like, I didn't realize this, that cornhole tournaments, like, legendary among some families, and you just got a beautiful lawn out there, Lakeside, to enjoy that. But yeah, so it's just all right here. Y'all, coming in at number 8 is going to be our awesome lakeside amenities. You know, you got the boat dock, you got the jet ski port, you've got the kayaks, you have, you know, the sun chairs, you got the fire pit. I mean, it's all down there. You know, you got to get the sun during the day, the s'mores at night, and it's just set up beautifully down there. And a lot of times what you're going to find is that you're going to kind of grow with the property, right? The kids may be very young when you book this property the first time, and then, you know, as they age, you start getting into tubing and all that stuff, and so you can grow with this property. I mean, people, when they find the right vacation rental, it is very common for them to, you know, rent them every summer, every spring break, you know, every Labor Day weekend for a decade. All right, just a quick note. So if you need to rent a boat, we've got boat rentals about 20 minutes away by car. If you bring your own boat, you now have 2 places to launch it. 5 minutes away, you've got Bozo's and 𝗂𝗄𝗆's Marina. So that is super convenient. All right, number 9 on our list is just this right here. The comfortability of the outdoor living areas, the furniture that's provided here, whether we're talking about this comfy couch, that big dining table on the other side of the wraparound porch, or our sun chairs or Adirondack chairs around that beautiful fire pit down there for enjoying s'mores in the evening. So, gosh, I mean, this is just comfort. And when you're on vacation, comfort is luxury. All right, y'all, we're going to sign off here right where we started at the main entry point here for Eagle's Nest. Number 10 is just a simple fact that we've got a top performing Airbnb here, y'all. Top 5% on Airbnb, and that should come as no surprise after me showcasing the beautiful exterior and interior imagery. I mean, this thing is fine from top to bottom, whether you're talking about parking space or all the incredible amenities all the way down to the dock. So everywhere in between, it's just checking boxes, right? So here's my advice to you. At the time of the recording of this video, we're just before the Labor Day weekend. It's booked for Labor Day weekend, but this is the time of year where people actually start booking properties for 2026. So I'm not sure if it's available for Christmas holidays, but you know, a lot of people like to do Christmas on the lake. But beyond that, we got spring break, Memorial Weekend, 4th of July, and Labor Day. So you've got a lot of competition with those repeat bookings. So get on this right away. Don't snooze on it or you're going to miss your opportunity. And then don't worry, as I mentioned, I'm going to provide all the links for you, so you're not going to have to look too far to get those. And again, I'm your host, Jason Will, real estate broker at Blueprint Realty Company. And my hope is that you come here and you fall in love with Lay Lake. You're like, let's call Jason to go look at some properties. Even while you're here on vacation, you know, I'm ready. I'm ready when you are. So give me a call, shoot me a text, 251-583-9728. Again, that's 251-583-9728. If you want to start looking at Lay Lake real estate for sale, just do it now. Go to my website, laylakelistings.com. That's laylakelistings.com. And thanks so much for watching all the way to the end, and we'll see you real soon on the next episode.